Tirico along with Greg Olson. Chase McLaughlin set to get it started. And we are underway here on EA Sports.
On one, ready?
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180.
Burrow gonna open by putting it up. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. How about 25 yards to start the drive? 1st down.
I like this. Right out of the gate, finding ways to get the running backs involved early in the passing game. What that does throughout the rest of the game, Mike, is those linebackers, their drops don't get quite as deep. Those secondary defenders don't get quite as deep. So you know what it opens up down the road? Big-time shots downfield.
On 2. 11. Here we go.
Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. He left that first defender grasping for air as he winds up getting 8 out of that one.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
So the Eagles will use their first time out here, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Again, it's McCaffrey. And it doesn't appear that he got to that 1st down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Here we go. 180.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He's got his man. It's Smith. He's going to have the 1st down and then some. And he's in. What a drop. Devontae Smith. Touchdown Wizard. That touchdown, number 11 on the year.
Well, just about every metric you can use, it's very clear, Mike. This is one of the best defenses in football. So I think coming in, preparing for this game, we were asking ourselves, where do the points for this offense come by? And I'll tell you what, they silenced a lot of those doubts here with this opening drive to take it all the way down the field, to sustain possession, and come away with points. I haven't seen many teams do that to this defense. They got some things to sort out here before this next possession.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They bring the tight end in motion. Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scatterbury. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Zaire Franklin that time, there for the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 7. They'll go again with Scatterbury. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for an Eagles 1st down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And he'll be out of bounds here, and it's only a gain of a yard. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second down and 9. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. This one complete to Jordan. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Now a 3rd and 2. From the shotgun, it's Williams. And he will have the first down. He caught it short of the lines of game, but knows right where that marker is, and he's able to pick up that first down.
Eagles, first down. A 4-yard pickup on the play. First down, Eagles.
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. That one intercepted. Picked off by Mikey Sainristil. Inside the 30. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. And that just adds to the start for this one. They walk down the field to get the touchdown, and then the defense joins the offensive party, Greg. Each side has scored a touchdown early on.
Yeah, and you just can't draw up a worse start than this, Mike. I mean, not only to allow the opposing team to go down and score on their first drive, but then to follow it up with a pick 6. You find yourself in a big hole here early. Do they have enough to dig their way out?
Naimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Tight end on the move left. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. That's caught, and it's Cam Scalaboo. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. He will air this out, looking for Sutton. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. It is a big play for the Eagles. It's a gain of 49.
First and goal at the 10-yard line.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And he will get into the end zone. Cam Scalaboo. Touchdown, Philadelphia. On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Eagles are on the board. It's now 14-7.
14. Eagles 7. Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
10 at their own 19-yard line.
we go.
Now Burrow gonna do this himself. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
1 yard gain.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 9.
11 mighty. 11 mighty.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. And he's going to somehow manage to get back to the line of scrimmage. But that's it. It'll be 3rd down.
Sometimes you just have to know when it's time to go home. You got to know when the party is over, and I'm not taking anything away from the effort. It was a great job here by the quarterback to extend this play as long as he could. But instead of throwing it away at the end, he ends up taking the sack.
On 1, ready?
3rd down and 9.
11 mighty. 11 behind. 11 Thomas.
On the handoff, McCaffrey.
McCaffrey on the handoff. He's brought down at the 37-yard line.
And it's 4th down, so here comes Riley Dixon to punt. That's Jalen Naylor back to return. And he didn't give the Gunners a chance to get down there and make the play for him. It's into the end zone and a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. In motion, it's Odunze. Throwing on 1st down, it's the blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. Milton Williams. He's in for the sack. It's going to be a loss of 8 to begin the drive. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. They're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
A gain of 27 on the play. And an Eagle first down.
So after 14-7 is our score. It's the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back after this. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
What is up?
Up the middle with Scatterby. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Alfred Collins there to bring him down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 8. Williams going to keep it on the zone read. And he'll give it up on the pitch. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Third and 6. Here's Williams. Got a man over the middle. There's Sutton. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
That's good.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
And now he doesn't put it away, and the ball is out. Unfortunately, one of his teammates downfield comes to his rescue and retains possession after the big play.
Just a great way to finish off a drive, and it was something they thought they had a matchup advantage all week long, was in the ground game. And you can see here, they executed at the offensive line. He got some nice blocks downfield from his wide receivers and tight ends, and he was able to do the rest.
McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Eagles will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece. The score as this one's away. This returnable from the 4. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36.
Here we go, here we go.
Now, Burrow. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
They face second down and 7.
Here we go, here we go. Wide 8, 11, 11, 11.
To the right side, this is McCaffrey. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Here's third and 7.
11 mighty, 11 mighty. Here we go. 12, 12, 12. Big 13. Stop.
Now, Burrow. Down on that, it's Kelsey. Complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. It's a big one right there. And even 30 yards. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go. Can. Stop.
Burrow to throw. To the left side, and Adams has it. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
Gun. Stop.
They'll give to McCaffrey on the option. I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Here's second and 9.
Here we go. Stop.
Burrow. Flush to his right. That is caught. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line. 17 yards on the gain, and now they've got first and goal. From the 1-yard line, first down and goal.
It's just set. Hey, King. 11, 11, 11. Stop.
To throw is Burrow. Under pressure, and now he's going to go down back at the 8-yard line. DeForest Buckner working his way in to earn his second sack of this first half.
11 MT tape. Here we go. 11. 180. Wait.
Now second down throw for Burrow. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down.
Really nice job here by the defense, taking advantage of this condensed field. Anytime you're down here in the red zone, the field is wider than it is deep. It's actually very challenging for an offense to stay in their normal rhythm, and coverage has been tight. Pass rush is getting home.
Here we go,
Back-to-back sacks.
12, 12, 12.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. And that is incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And it'll be 4th and goal coming up. Amy Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. Officially, a 29-yard attempt. Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Wizards move out in front. The new score, 17-14.
It's always a little bit of a letdown when you find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the ground, here's Keaton Mitchell. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. It's 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a 1st down. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Greg and I will be right back after this. Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Here we go. We got Biggie Boston. Big, running it up.
In motion, it's Odunze. On 3rd down, it's Williams. This one complete to Sutton. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem. And that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. So 4th down, they'll hand it over to A.J. Cole to punt it. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line.
11. Let's get set.
On 1st down, Burrow. Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 87 yards for the touchdown. Fairbairn to add the extra point. His kick is good. And the Wizards go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead.
Eagles 14.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's Williams on first and 10. That'll be taken in by Scatterboo. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up the 5 and sets up second and 5.
Second and 5.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. And that's a first down. It would be a gain of 8. Here's your timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. As the clock stops, 50 seconds to play until halftime. Set to go now on first and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. No one there to pick up the pressure. He'll go down. They got it. Now the Eagles use the last of their timeouts. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Now Williams. He will air this out, looking for Sutton. That one underthrown and intercepted. Picked up by Dante Jackson.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Here we go.
First down throw for Burrow. That's caught downfield. It's Kelsey. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line.
11 MT.
6-yard gain on the play. That's good for an Austin.
11 MT.
Burrow now to throw on first down. That is the rookie from Stanford, Alex Eilmaner. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining. And it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half.
Here we go.
Second down, Burrow. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Here we go. 12. Right 80. 11.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Back over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half.
Let's get set. 11. Right 80. Stop.
McCaffrey. And a critical tackle there. They're getting close to scoring. Instead, they get nothing. Time has run out. This first half has come to an end. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. The drive will begin with a run by Scatterboo. Inside the 30. And he will go all the way. Cam Scatterboo. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Second touchdown for him in the game. Number 14 on the year. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Eagles cut the lead to 3, 24-21.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here we go.
The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Tackle made at the 24-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 8.
Gun. 11, big 13. Big gun.
They run once more with McCaffrey. And he'll take this up to the 30. Pick up the 5.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 6.
Here's
Makes
3rd and
it
2.
3rd and 2.
11. Here we go. 11 mighty. 12.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And he's going to have the 1st down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here we go. Gun. 180.
Here's Burrow. Right back to Adams. He's got it again. And he will score. Devontae Adams. Touchdown, Austin. Now Fairbairn for the extra point. He's got it. And the Wizards will extend this 3rd quarter lead. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
32.
A run straight ahead. That's Scatterboo. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. 3rd and 5. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He's got his man. He finds Sutton. That is catch number 60 for the season. They'll come up here 1st and 10.
First down, Eagles.
Give up the middle for Mitchell. Open space to the 35. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's first and goal. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. In motion, it's Odunze. Williams going to give it up on a pop pass. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
Brings up second and goal at the 6-yard line.
On McGinn, Scattaboo. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all. Race 7 of the drive coming up, and it's third and goal. To throw, it's Williams. To the goal line and in. Jaden Higgins. Touchdown, Eagles. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Eagles are back within a field goal. The lead is 3. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
On one, ready? Here we go.
He'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up
So, from the 37, here's second and 2. Again, it's McCaffrey. Room to run past midfield. And he'll be taken down. 17 yards on that play. And that will be a first down.
Second and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a first down.
They'll go back to McCaffrey on first down. Oh, big hole left side. And he's in. Christian McCaffrey, touchdown wizard. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign.
That was a special run, Mike. I mean, it's just rare to have that combination of contact balance and strength to not only run through the contact, but then to also have the speed to break away once you get into the open field.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
In motion, it's Odunze. On first and 10, it's Williams. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Milton Williams. He gets in to record his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Third and long. Here's Williams. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And that one not returnable, out of bounds right at the 20-yard line.
On one, ready? 11 MT, 11 MT. Here we go. Got.
Running left, it's McCaffrey. Room to run at the 35. And they will finally run him down up near midfield. That pickup, good for 29 yards.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Forced to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's get set. Got.
To throw is Burrow. They try to set up the screen to Mostert. This one going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
Throw over the middle. Brought in by Adams. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down.
On one, ready?
So back and forth they go as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
On one, ready?
The offense staying out there for this fourth down.
Gun. Got.
Back to throw. Burrow. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And this is going to work out. They get the first down. It was 4th and 4, a little risk, but it pays off.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Up the middle is McCaffrey. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Here we go. Got.
On the ground for the first time, this is Alvin Kamara. Good blocking to the 15. And he's in! Alvin Kamara. Touchdown, Austin. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but It's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Eagles 28.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. Williams going to look to throw it on first down. That is caught downfield by Odunze. What a connection. He's down inside the 5-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 61 yards.
Eagles first down. First and goal, Philadelphia.
Scalaboo, and he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
Ball a little closer now. It is second and goal. Off play action. Here's Williams. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That his second TD catch of the season. The decision is made. The offense will stay out there and go for two.
The Eagles will set up for the two-point conversion.
Here's Williams now to throw. That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on the two-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Here we go.
They'll run here with McCaffrey. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. That's enough for a first down.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
4 yards on the pickup.
On one, ready?
From the 23, here's second and 6.
Here we go, here we go. Hot. 180. What? Hot.
A run here with Kamara. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
On one, ready?
Here's a third down and 4.
Gun. Hot. 180. 11. Hot.
Now, Burrow. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down. Tymee Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Wizards will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. He'll air it out down the middle. And that is incomplete. Jalen Naylor was the intended receiver that time. It's 2nd down.
At the 35-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. A short one that is caught by Fanning. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He'll spot Higgins, who makes the grab. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. This is caught down that right sideline. That was good for 29.
Now, this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here. As
that one needed to come out quickly. It did not. It is a sack. Joseph Osah. He gets in for the sack. It took a while. That is his 1st on the year. On 2nd down, it's Williams. Open man downfield is Fanning, the tight end. And he will score. Game on. Harold Fanning. Touchdown, Eagles. On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. It's up and good. And the Eagles have cut the deficit to 5.
Eagles 43.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. From the 6, here comes a return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
Here we go. Stop.
McCaffrey now on 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
It is 2nd and 9.
Here we go. 11 MP. 180.
They'll drop to throw. That's brought in by Darren Waller. Look at the big guy rumble. And he will go all the way. Darren Waller. Touchdown, Wizard.
And that should all but put this one away, Mike. And we've had some big plays throughout this game, but none bigger than that one right there. They score on the long touchdown, and that makes this a 2-possession game here late.
Makes the score Wizards 55, Eagles 43. Naimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's first and 10. Throwing is Williams. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver, and that will lead to a second down.
In these critical moments of the game, Mike, you always turn to your best players, and that's exactly what they did here, and they just weren't able to connect. Give this defense a lot of credit. They knew when it was crunch time, where did this quarterback want to look? And they were ready, and they took him away.
And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Third and short yardage, and here's Williams. Got the hook up there to Ogunze. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Two timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must. It's first and 10.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
Williams to the air once more. Moving outside the pocket. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now. Throwing again, Williams. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end, and at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
Eagles first down.
Throw it again. It's Williams. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
It's second down.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
And these are the moments in the game, Mike, where you need your best players to come through and make their presence felt. That's exactly what he does there. Picks up a nice reception, good chunk of yards, and they keep their hopes alive.
Here's Williams. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Touchdown.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
A one-score game late. You figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he He will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Gun.
Here's McCaffrey. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. It comes with 36 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter.
At the Eagles' 43-yard line.
I'm fine. Ready?
They face 2nd down and 7.
Let's get set. Dot.
A run here with McCaffrey. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough. Luke James, 1st down.
And the key to this balanced attack, like the one we're seeing here, Mike, is that everything looks the same. The defense is constantly on their heels as they try to diagnose what play's coming next. That level of unpredictability gives them the edge on any given down.
Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts, and it comes with 15 seconds to play in the game.
At the 35-yard line.
2nd and 10.
11. Here we go. 11. Dot.
They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop it for no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down. So now it's Clammy Fairbairn in a pressure situation. This to stretch the lead to a touchdown. That's long enough, and it's good! On target from long range. So the fans gonna head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch.
All right, partner. Keep on rolling, baby. You know what time it is.